This video is for
In
my
a quarter
fellow
mile,
Roadie drivers.
turn left onto Old US Highway 97.
Probably relate. I drove about an hour to make a delivery. Paid like $55. So when I get there, I finish it, and then I look, see what's available.
Turn left
an hour
onto Old
north of
US
there,
Highway 97.
45 minutes north of there is another Home Depot, and they had 2 deliveries for about $100. One was right in that town, and the other one was on my way home. So I thought, perfect, I'll take those. So I put in for them. I got them. So I get there to Home Depot, and the first one's an air conditioner, and they say it hasn't been picked. So they're trying to find it. And then they come back, and the manager comes by. He gets involved, and then they find out that it's not going to be available till tomorrow. And that was when the delivery was supposed to be scheduled, but Roadie scheduled it for today. Now, cut to the end of this, after I finally, after 3 hours, got it canceled, I see it popped up again as available delivery. Well, I thought about applying for it just to mess with them, but I didn't want to waste 2 or 3 hours of my time. So, what happened was, while I was waiting for somebody from Roadie support to either call me or message me back, I went and made the delivery. And I took a picture on my phone, figuring I would upload it later. I get back to Home Depot, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And nobody's getting hold of me. I can't move on with my delivery until something happens on the app, as you know. So, finally somebody messages me. It's like an hour after I messaged Roadie. I'm pretty sure their customer support is in the Philippines. My wife is from the Philippines. This girl's name was Angel. And we talked for about 40 minutes trying to get this situation worked out. And her solution was, well, not her solution, but she decided to tell me how to do my job, and that I should read the pickup time when I go to pick up a delivery, so I don't get there a day early. I told her, you don't know how the app works. It said it was available for pickup, and I went to pick it up. And long story short too, well, it's going to be a long story. They told me to wait an hour. No, 50 minutes after I told them this item is out of stock. I'm like, why would I wait 50 minutes for an item that is out of stock? But I had to. So, I went and made the delivery. I came back, went to the bathroom. Then I'm waiting like 10 minutes. And I wait. And when this clock gets down to 0, guess what? It starts over. Wants me to wait another 60 minutes. I'm messaging and messaging, trying to tell them my plight. I called a number, left a callback number after I waited 10 minutes on hold. Nobody ever calls me. I did this last week and nobody ever called me back. I don't know if they got rid of a bunch of customer support or they're having so many problems, their customer support is just tied up. But this lady that was helping me, oh my gosh, why am I waiting for a school bus? I don't get this. It's summertime. Why is there a school bus on the highway dropping kids off? Anyway. So I ended up chatting with this lady for 40 minutes. And she's telling me I shouldn't be picking things up that aren't ready to be picked up. And then she was checking this. Oh, I sent her a picture of the description number or whatever they use it for the delivery. And that wasn't good enough for her. She wanted me to hand type in the number. Well, I'm trying to go back between the picture and typing, and it keeps erasing what I type. Finally, I was able to memorize this number. I have a crappy memory. And type it in, send it to her, and she was, I mean, it took like 5 or 10 more minutes. She finally got it canceled. And then it won't let me complete the other delivery because I'm not at the delivery site anymore. She tried to do it. She couldn't do anything. I gave her the number. That didn't help. She tried to call the lady I delivered it to. Nobody answered the phone. So they couldn't complete the delivery. So I had to drive back 10 miles to the delivery location and go through the process of delivering it, take another picture, and finally complete the delivery. Then when I get all done, I check, and that same delivery for $55 on my way home is available again. So they didn't bother to fix that problem. I've had issues with them before. Sometimes I think about just not even doing it, but some days I make good money. But the days you have problems, it's really frustrating. I drove over an hour to make $160 one day, and I get there and it's a duplicate order, but they're different dollar amounts, both of them around $80. But it was a duplicate, so I had to go drive another hour to deliver it, and then drive 2 hours home for my $80 instead of the $160 I was supposed to make. It's just frustrating. You would think that Roadie could hire some techs that could get their app figured out. It should not take an hour and a half for their help to get back to you. I tried 3 times the other day. It was an hour and a half for the first one, an hour and a half for the next one, and 2.5 hours for the third one. All because in a rural area you have no phone signal and you can't go through the process of delivering the product, taking the picture, submitting it. It just won't let you do it. Sometimes it won't even let you arrive at the destination because there's no signal to tell it that you have arrived at the destination. Anyway, feel free to leave me your comments, thoughts. What do you think? Is it worth it? Is there something that's better? I've tried Uber Eats, DoorDash, Walmart deliveries. Walmart wants you to spend an hour of your time for $14, $17. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get a $35 gig. And sometimes it's a 3rd-story apartment. You got to carry 20 bags up 3 flights of stairs. So I do it once in a while, but I stay away from it for the most part. It's like they want you to work for nothing. And I guess as long as people will work for nothing, they'll keep making it nothing. Anyway, feel free to make your comments. Unless you're not a roadie driver, then you really have no business making a comment, because most of those are usually negative. They don't even know what they're talking about. You will be ignored and blocked. Thanks for putting up with my